This minute of Skate the Infinity starts with Adam going into the zone.
And ends with Adam and Lunga in the zone.
Mm.
This is minute 9 of episode 12, Our Infinity.
Oof, another hectic minute, Jonathan.
So much happened here.
So much happened.
We have stalactites.
Falling.
And I'm not talking about the popular Greek restaurant.
We have board transformations. Board.
And we're not talking about
Type Crucifix.
type crucifix. Type cross. It happens.
It happens in this.
And you know what? I completely forgot.
Yeah, so did I. It was
How
such
did
a
I
nice
forget?
surprise. It was amazing.
And somehow it gets bigger. It definitely gets more
Yes,
horizontally wide.
It does, 100%.
As opposed to vertically wide.
Wow, what a cool man.
We got past tense narration in the English
Did we?
that really took me out.
Oh, I missed that part.
We'll get to it.
Okay.
I wrote down a comparison. It's a comparison dub sub moment.
Oh, okay, gorgeous.
Yeah.
Welcome.
But hello.
Hi. This is Infinite Minute, an anime by minute podcast where we talk about Skate the Infinity minute by minute. I am Caitlin.
I'm Jonathan. I'm about to hit my computer and turn it into a crucifix.
Just the Jesus. Do you think he thinks he's Jesus?
It's his Kanye moment for sure.
Oh, God.
Can't talk about Ye anymore.
No, we can't.
Don't talk about Ye. Bad guy. Good
Bad
music.
guy, terrible
Do you think
guy.
he'll have like a Michael Jackson? I mean, Michael Jackson hasn't really been reformed. People just quietly enjoy him.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where we just put the music on in the background and we don't comment about it. I
Unless
don't know
you-
about Yay.
Play a character in a mouse role-playing game completely based on Michael Jackson as like the last villain
Oh my God.
that the mice fight, and his name is Michael Ratson.
No!
It was a lot of that. You know what it was? It was a lot of Mookie's Michael Jackson from Comedy Bang Bang. If you remember that. Hee. Mookie, is that his name?
I know who you're talking about. I can't remember his name though.
He's on Improv for Humans a lot.
Yeah.
What are we watching?
Skate the Infinity, and we get a little glimpse of Adam going into the zone. At least that's what I like to think it is. I like to think that he is in the zone now, and he is just waiting for Lunga to catch up and get in there with him.
It's when the eyes go, isn't it? The eyes have it.
The eyes have it.
Kevin
do.
Paisley fashion eyewear.
I kind of liked how the you could see the eye shape light up, but everything around it was still black, which implies that it's either
Bless you.
or implies that it's either like black fabric or it's black makeup all over and black contacts. I don't know.
You think he's Batmaning it?
I think, well, no, because the mask comes off later and he's not. I think they're just like implying that it's shadow and you
Artistic
can't see.
liberty.
Yeah.
Adam's eyes are black
Yes.
now.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
And the crowd reaction to this is that these two are both messed up.
Yeah. They're abnormal.
They're abnormal.
That's such a weird thing to say.
They are not normal.
They can't keep up. There's like some nifty 3D footage on the big screen.
And a great choice to make the camera not keep up.
Oh, great choice. Yeah. The drone.
Shows the speed. The drone, yeah.
Yeah.
That Tadashi is piloting. And this shot here it made the course feel a bit like a geode. Like one of those rocks
Yeah, that you slice open and there's...
Yeah, especially with the glow and everything like that.
Yeah, and they do have like the rocks, like the pointy bits that stick up kind of in the middle and yeah.
Yeah, it was very geodey.
Yeah.
But Mia and Cherry are worried.
Yeah, which is it's quite. I think it's interesting that those two have always been the ones that are the most worried as well. They will always be the worrywarts.
They don't skate on instinct like the rest.
Exactly. That's exactly it. 100%, isn't it?
Yeah,
You hit
are
the nail on the head.
Considered skateboarders.
Yeah.
Through either technique or
yes.
AI projected contact lenses. Which I was reminded of when Cherry talks about his line here. Because that's how Cherry skates. Cherry skates by following a line.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Whereas these guys just skate on instinct.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. Oh my God, I love that we've just, well, you may have already realised that, but
we've talked about it a bit.
Oh, we have?
About these two. But I think you kind of got it when you kind of put them two together. Like it is those two.
Yeah.
Because Reki is vibes.
Feels it.
Joe is muscles.
Yeah, Joe is physical muscle, strength. Lunga
Shadow
is instinct as well.
Yeah, snowboarding instinct as opposed to like skateboarding instinct. Shadow is chaos and fireworks.
And tricks.
And tricks, yeah. Then what's Tadashi?
Ooh.
Is he an intellectual skater as well?
I think Tadashi is strategy. Like, yeah, I think he's intellectual like the other two, which is why he's worried all the time too.
True. Yeah. And he is because he's kind of like always he's always got time to analyze.
Yeah.
And take in and then produce.
Yes.
Whereas everyone else is just like straight up.
Yeah.
Does Reki say anything here or does he just look worried?
No, I think he just looks worried.
And
then
that's a good cut.
The cut to Lunga. Oof. Lunga looks intense here. Crazy
fantastic
good here.
Shot.
Yeah. This is the most stress we've seen him for sure.
Sweating bullets.
Yeah.
The pin looks great.
They saved all their S pin budget for this episode.
The S pin budget. Dude, just do a scribble. I don't have the money to pay you for another hour of animation.
A yellow square with a scribble in it.
Okay, yellow square. Did you see sorry to diverge to tangent, that Mappa are doing an original show about an animator who can animate in like seconds?
Yes.
I hope there is a hint of irony.
No, it's so wild. It's so crazy.
And I feel like Shirobako is like the quintessential anime about anime. Like I feel like it's already been made. Yeah. Shirobako is so good. And in the same way that that show that you made me watch that is fantastic is like the quintessential manga anime.
Oh, Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun.
Yes.
Yeah. Fucking great show.
Comedy manga anime.
Yes, yeah.
Good show. Such
a good show. Oh, that scene, the video game scene will forever be one of my favourite scenes in all of anime. It's so good.
Reki does say Lunga.
I was just going to say, before we move on, the wild thing this week, which we haven't talked about, is the fact that Duolingo might get Ice Adolescence made. And that is a crazy turn of events.
Is that what the ice skating Duolingo thing is about? Is it actually about Yuri on Ice?
No.
Or is it separate?
They literally, for April Fool's Day, just created, like, for funsies, their marketing budget must be astronomical because they developed an ice skating musical for Duolingo for April Fool's Day.
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah, like there's produced songs, choreography, costumes. They had extras in the audience. Like, it's crazy. And then people kept commenting on it like, oh, you're like Yuri on Ice vibes or something. And like Duo was just feeding into it. And then they posted another video of like the same stuff, but with History Maker playing over it. And then Dean Fujoka, whatever his name is, the guy that sings History Maker, duetted it. And then they posted another picture that was like the Yuri on Ice poster, but Duolingo's face all over it. So everyone was like, if this drums up enough excitement about Yuri on Ice, that Ice Adolescence actually gets made, then...
Muppa, are you listening?
Muppa. Crazy.
You know what else we haven't talked about?
What?
The Muppa show that Skate director, Skate creator.
Yes.
That's done. That's finished.
I saw nothing about this.
It was completely off our radar. I've seen a couple of people talking about it. Reaper Fox and Spectre Thieving have both been chatting about it a little bit. Yeah, and they both recommend it.
Maybe we should watch that for Anime Club.
Maybe, because it completely flew under our radar, didn't it?
I had no idea.
No, I didn't see anything about it until the finale. Wow. And then I looked it up and it's like, oh, it's over already.
Whoa, that's crazy. I would have thought more people would be talking about it.
Is what we're talking about for context.
Well, maybe if it's got good ratings, we should watch it for Anime Club then.
I don't think it has good ratings. But the Oomphies are enjoying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll have a think then.
Am I saying that right?
Oomphies. Yeah. How else would you say it?
Sorry, it's my grandpa moment. Am I saying Oomphies right? Is that right? And what does it mean? What is an Oomphy?
I think you've nailed it.
Thank you. This is my favourite moment. Coming up.
Oh,
where they go down this hill.
Oh, and they did the little jumps?
I loved it.
Just the little jumps?
It feels so real.
Yeah.
In the animation, in the sound effects, and it's just so underratedly just a good little bit of actual skateboarding.
Yeah.
I loved it.
It was very simple, but it was effective.
It looks legit as fuck, like they're just skateboarding.
Yeah.
And it was so sick to just see that before the ridiculous...
gravity-defying
roll cage moment. There was a game on PS1. It was on a demo disc. I never owned the actual game. But there were cars and you could go upside down in tunnels.
Oh my God.
Yeah, roll cage.
Roll cage.
Mm.
Yeah, I think it's nice to see moments of legitimate skateboarding in this because so much of what they do is physics-defying.
Mm.
So yeah, absolutely agree that it was a nice little like breather.
Mm. Mm. Yeah, it's just good that they have that there to really wet our whistle before we get Adam literally hanging upside down like a bat.
It's crazy. And it's like slow too. Like if it was fast, I'd probably give it a pass, but he hangs upside down for a while.
Gets off the skateboard upside down and uses the skateboard to hit the ceiling.
Yeah, this took me a little while to understand what he did. So while he's falling back to the ground, he thrusts the skateboard up to the roof and it dislodges the stalactites.
Yes.
That's crazy.
And thank God we already did our mnemonic work because we would be lost right now.
We would be totally lost.
Yeah. We know those boys are hanging tightly until they get knocked down by a scantily clad full grundle man. Also not going to be the episode title.
No.
And Lunga says it. He says the Sonic line. I gotta go faster. And I kind of lost my shit a bit.
It was great. I actually really love this. This was my favorite moment, not to get ahead of myself, but the music in this part too felt epic. Like the way it slows down, the tempo kind of, like it's just... Woof.
Yeah, you get like those drum fills, but it's like half time on the drums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really cool. And added to the like, oh shitness of what was happening.
And I don't know if it's like a little bit of foreshadowing or a little bit of like just a tease when it zooms in on Lunga's wheels when he says faster, as if the skateboard is not going to be able to keep up with him.
Yeah, that's what I felt. Like, that's definitely what I felt. I also really loved this shot of his foot. Like, I don't know why, but it's beautiful to me.
Hey, I'll take a photo of that beautiful foot for you, Caitlin.
Thank you. I don't have a foot fetish.
Didn't say anything about that. But I will be posting this to WikiFeet. Lunga's
Send me the
WikiFeet
link.
blowing the fuck up.
It's so good.
Do we want to get some lyrics going?
Yeah, let's get some lyrics going because this is sick.
All right. I don't know what we're up to right now, but I'll do a couple of verses and then we'll finish on another verse.
Hell yeah.
Realms I face external to this body serves no purpose. Never-ending spiral of treachery, betrayal, and idiocy. Ooh. Find more lyrics at mojim.com.
It's a good bit.
Oh, and that went off. When he's saying find more lyrics at mojim.com, I felt that. Absence of all substance in their words above that surface. Moments of internal joy in blood. Non-existent in the lies we're chasing.
Oh my God.
We are getting lost in the sauce right now.
It's so poetic.
And this is what I mean. Like, you can't write song lyrics like this in English.
No.
You can write poems like this in English, but like...
Yeah, no, not songs though. Like, it's so... the language is so flowery, but it's beautiful.
Purple prose. It's great, yeah. And it's these characters, right?
Yes. Oh, yes, exactly.
As we get one of the craziest Adam shots, spiky teeth, glowing eyes.
Oh, yeah, this
full
is
zoned
hectic.
Up. Big spiky phalange coming off the mask. And David goes to some depths here that I haven't heard him do before.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved how like gravelly and low he got here. It was nice.
As he says a Fatboy Slim sample right here, right now.
Right here.
That's all
right
I could think when he said that. Which always comes up on film Twitter whenever one of the popular film Twitter people watches Strange Days, which is the movie that sample comes from. Someone like Dildo Baggins or something, if you ever see them posting.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, right here, right now. And
then I let you do a big stomp and his board becomes a crucifix.
How?
Well, bits of wood fly off it. So it looks like the 4 pieces of wood that made the coffin shape fly off.
And then they disappear immediately.
Like, from a design perspective, that's fucking sick. Like, to think...
So fantastic.
I've got a coffin shape, and if I cut these 4 bits out, I get a crucifix. That is ingenious.
And it fits into... Well, it doesn't, but it kind of does fit into the Genesis myth stuff.
Yeah.
Like, is he going to crucify Lunga?
It's so sick.
Jesus isn't Genesis, is he?
I don't
Jesus
think
was
so.
Jesus was a bit later.
Just a little bit later.
Yeah.
Does the Old Testament end with Jesus being born, or
on a cliffhanger? The Old Testament ends on a cliffhanger. The first cliffhanger.
No, it ends with him dying, doesn't it? The Old Testament. No, that's the
second one. That is a
one.
real cliffhanger.
That's the second. Wait.
Isn't the New Testament just a different religion altogether?
And now I don't know.
I don't know either. Don't
no,
ask me.
because Jewish people only believe in the Old Testament, but they don't believe that Jesus is going to come again or something like that.
Come again? Check, please.
So it must be after. How interesting.
I mean, it's all
fiction. It's all fiction. I'll say it.
The greatest story ever told, am I right? The original fan fiction?
Yeah, literally. Crucifix board. So cool.
And at seeing this moment, Lunga starts loading up his Mac.
He's so pretty here. His face is beautiful when he's like goes from like what's happening to oh my god.
I'm entering.
The eyes widening. Oof. I'm entering. Zone. I'm filling your holes.
Caitlin. Soundbite right there.
No.
Explodable soundbite.
And his eyes go rainbow.
Yes.
LGBT Lunga confirms.
There's the representation we're waiting for. He goes rainbow Mac loading mouse eyes. And the wings are looking lit. The eyeliner.
Oh, yes. So good. So sharp. So pointy.
I guess that is confusing because he did literally have wings in one bit.
Yeah. It's true. I thought it was maybe like a board term, like something to do with the board. And I was like, what do you mean by that?
What would have wings? Red Bull gives you wings.
Gives you wings.
And now, in that moment, the course around us disappeared. Past tense narration.
I know that like this is all part of how you create a show and stuff, but just the timing of the music into like no music, incredible. Like the build, like the way the music builds right up to that point, and then it's like dum, nothing.
I've always thought, especially with theatre, that if you know how to make music or you have someone who knows how to make music, that is the make or break between good theatre and great theatre.
Yeah.
Like sound designers are so important.
Oh, so important.
Yeah. And I feel like if you have just anyone who can make good music, it just elevates anything.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I would absolutely agree, yeah.
It's why I want to make music.
Yeah.
But you just need to do it, right? You need to train yourself.
Yeah, that's the hard part.
Yeah.
We're too old to learn new tricks.
No, we're not. I've got an electric guitar over there, Caitlin.
I had a breakdown the other day because I am not
tricks.
good enough at Italian yet. I was like, I've been doing this for nearly 3 years. I should be able to speak.
Things take time.
I was not happy.
And if you were living in Italy, you'd be speaking Italian.
That's true.
Yeah, it's all time.
Yeah.
Like it took longer this long to enter the zone.
That's true. It did.
12 episodes. But yes, he commentates or narrates what is happening as if it happened in the past in the English. But then in the Japanese, he's contemplating what it was like last time he entered the zone in present tense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Weird choice.
It is weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know whether they misinterpreted it or whether they just went for a different interpretation.
I didn't pick it up, but now that you say that, yeah, it's very strange. Like I thought it was just like an artistic choice for him to say like, and in that moment, it all went blah blah blah. Like,
I bet you're wondering how I got here. Well, it all started when my dad died. That's me. No, not the
that
red.
guy. Classic bit.
No, not the guy with the exposed back spine outfit that he got custom made at a tailor.
Yeah, I don't know. Weird choice.
Doesn't matter anyway because this is an imagined space.
Yes. And
so anything can happen here.
I mean, it's positing that their bodies are in some kind of fugue state that's continuing them to skate without them consciously needing to be aware of it. I think.
The zone.
Yeah.
The high.
And they're communicating telepathically. Or it's just all in Lunga's head.
No, I think this is happening. I think they are speaking like when you both enter the zone.
It's vibes.
Yeah, it's vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when you look at someone and you can tell what they're thinking type vibes. They're not literally telepathically
saying
speaking. It. Although this does happen in Run with the Wind too.
To me, you are running.
Oh my God, stop.
Is that said telepathically? I can't remember.
No, he says that for real.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's so gay.
Love that. My friend linked me this new anime that's like two guys raising a baby.
Oh,
and he's like,
I've seen
Buddy
that
Daddies,
one,
but actually gay. And I'm like, Buddy Daddies was gay.
Yeah.
Anything can be gay if you try hard enough.
Anything can be gay if you try hard enough. You just need to believe. Have a little imagination.
Have a little imagination, get some juicy song lyrics, and just write it down. Get your feelings out.
Oh, bless.
But Adam turns around and starts saying this to Lunga.
Yeah, I love that this is like Tron vibes, like the way that they're drawn. The way that they're drawn is very two-dimensional, and I know that sounds silly because it's a cartoon, but we've been in 3D land of the sort of the course and everything, but this whole space is very two-dimensional.
We're in like a flat world.
Yeah, like Adam's kind of like outfit doesn't have a lot of shadows on it.
And they've got like a bit of like outline lighting as well. Adam red, Lunga blue.
Yes.
Getting really into
Very
the character
80s.
colours here. Very 80s.
Very 80s.
Until the organ comes in. The organ kind of like... I loved the organ.
It was sick.
So good. Destiny sent you to me. The last line of the minute. A world... What does he say? A world only for us
only
two?
for us, I think. Or something like that. World of our own. Is this Eden?
Oh,
do you think
a world
the
that
zone
belongs
is Eden?
only to us. Maybe. Welcome to a world just for the two of us. We can make it if we try.
I mean, it makes sense that he would consider this Eden. It's untouchable. It's perfect. You know, it's just the two of them.
We didn't even really talk about this very open stance that Adam takes as well. This kind of welcoming gesture.
T-posing.
He's T-posing, yeah. He's Sionji on the car.
Yes. Yeah, literally.
He is T-posing. Look around. No one else here. It was very funny. But yeah, great moment.
What a
We're in the
cool
zone.
moment.
We're there. You ever been in the zone?
Yeah, I reckon.
Nice. Yeah, I reckon.
I reckon. No. Not from...
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so. Maybe not from a, like... I don't know. It depends, like, what kind of activity you're doing, I suppose. But there's definitely
theatre zone.
Yeah, like, theatre... I was going to say, like, theatre and dance is a very... Like, you think that you would be dead by the end of, like, a theatre performance, but then you get up and you, like, walk around and you're like, oh, it's fine. But you've just danced for, like, 2.5 hours straight. Yeah, I don't know. You kind of just go to a place. But it's so fun that you don't...
You do go to a place, yeah.
It's so fun that you don't... It's not painful, even though you're literally moving around for, like, 2 hours.
Yeah, it's like the most focused you can be,
Yeah.
I think. And then when I realised that sports also give you that same feeling, I was like, oh, the world makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
We just find it in different ways.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Zone. You been to the zone?
I've been there.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, half marathons.
Oof.
You just forget
Yeah, that's rough.
anything but body, and you kind of just become your body.
Yeah.
Kind of weird to say that, but like, yeah, you fully become your body.
Your legs just move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can't stop.
Yeah.
And to the point where, like, when I started running again, I defaulted to my half marathon pace.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
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 And I have to forcibly slow myself down.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. How cool.
Body remembers.
Body remembers.
Body remembers. What was your favourite moment?
The cave, the stalagmites.
Really? When you knocked them down?
Yeah.
I hated that.
I loved it.
I thought it was so dumb.
Yeah, but I loved the, like, the stakes that it sort of raised that were so stupid, but, like, I thought the music really got me in that part. Like, Lunga, like, really getting stressed, gotta go fast. Like, that whole bit was really cool. I liked it a lot.
Nice.
What about you?
I liked the moment just before it when
Yes.
they did real skateboarding and didn't go up onto the
We
ceiling.
spoiled our favourite moments very early.
We did, yeah, we did. Hey, we've got one more verse of lyrics that we got up to.
Oh, read it.
Shall I read them for us
Yeah,
now,
let's
and then
do it.
we'll sign off?
Yeah.
Nobody can see the vortex soul behind the mask. Wait, we read this already. It's the chorus. Unsatisfiable mind, destructive urge and drive. I need you now to fill the gaps in my soul. We changed from holes. Give affection and sorrow. Do it like embracing with those arms.
Ooh.
Chorus. But we changed holes to gaps. And demolish till I fall changed to give affection and sorrow.
What is this one called?
This song,
Yeah.
it's called Behind the Mask.
Behind the Mask. Because I wanna listen
Look
to
it
it
up.
properly.
There are more lyrics. I don't know if we'll get to them now that we've entered the zone. Find more lyrics at mojim.com.
Are you sure it's not called Gap in the Heart?
Could be.
I'm trying to find it.
Maybe it's not on Spotify.
I mean, a lot of the songs are.
It's by John Underdown. Imagine if I'd just been reading the wrong lyrics this whole time. I don't think I have been. I hear some of these lyrics for sure.
What's it called again?
Under the Mask. Behind the Mask.
Behind the Mask. I can't find it. Maybe if you find it, let me know.
I will. Or let us know on Twitter.
Yeah.
Infinite_minute, formerly known as.
Or email. Lots of Twitter name discourse on the timeline today.
Really?
Yeah, or recently I've seen a lot of people talking about it, how they'll be talking about Twitter and people will be like, it's called X. No, it's
fucking narc.
Narc. Or you can email us at infiniteminutepodcast@gmail.com.
And...
Bye.